Hello students, welcome to Decluttered. Today we'll be looking at how to solve this probability question from JEE Advanced 2025 maths paper. This is a very interesting question, so do give it a try before coming back for the solution. Alright, let's look at the question. Three students S1, S2, S3 are given a problem to solve and consider the following events. Usually when I think of probability, I like to think of it in terms of Venn diagrams. Alright, so let's try and draw the Venn diagram for this. The large circle is enclosing all the space of all probabilities where S1, S2, S3 can solve as well as not solve the problem. Alright, the red region represents the space where S1 can solve the problem. The blue region represents the space where S2 can solve the problem, and the yellow region represents the space where S3 can solve the problem. Alright, let's mark some of these regions. So the outer region I'll mark as X, this is Y, Z, A, B, C, D and E. Alright, now let's look at each case. It's given U is the event that at least one of S1, S2, S3 can solve the problem. In the given Venn diagram, that is represented by all the regions enclosed by the three circles, which means Y plus Z plus A plus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to half. Also, as the sum of all probabilities must be equal to 1, this also implies that X will be equal to half. Alright. Next, let's look at the event V. S1 can solve the problem given that neither S2 nor S3 can solve the problem. This is where we need to apply conditional probability. Alright, it's given neither S2 nor S3 can solve the problem. So anything enclosed within the blue and yellow circles must be excluded out of our probability. Hence, we only need to consider X and Y. So we can write X and Y in the denominator, and we need the region where S1 can solve the problem, which is only Y. Therefore, Y by X plus Y is given as 1 by 10. But we already know X is equal to half. Therefore, this would imply Y by Y plus half is equal to 1 by 10. Alright. So, 10Y will be equal to Y plus half, or 9Y is equal to half, which implies Y is equal to 1 by 18. Alright. Next, the event W. S2 can solve the problem, S3 cannot solve the problem. So, within this entire region, the blue region is where S2 can solve the problem, and anywhere out of the yellow region is where S3 cannot solve the problem. So, we need to take intersection of these two regions, which will give us this region Z plus A. So, we can also write Z plus A, and this is given as 1 by 12. And we have been asked to find probability of T, which is where S3 can solve the problem. S3 solving the problem is this entire yellow circle, which is B plus C plus D plus E. But we already have this equation from the start, and we know the values of Y and Z plus A. So we can find the value of B plus C plus D plus E, or the probability of S3 solving the problem using this. Therefore, we can write Y, which is 1 by 18, plus Z plus A, which is 1 by 12, plus P of T is equal to half. Solving, we will get P of T as equal to 13 over 36, which is option A. Hope you enjoyed the solution. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.